I'm playing the Gamedle for April 22nd. Here we go. This is Harvest Moon, A Wonderful Life? Yeah, it is, baby. Look at that. Artwork. This is Yoshi's Island. This is Super Mario World 2, Yoshi's Island. No, it is not. It's close, though. Is this Super Mario Bros. Wonder? It's got a super cartoony... Oh, it's just Yoshi's Island. Yoshi's Story? Oh, no, Yoshi's something. Oh, no. New Yoshi's Island. All right. All right. Character. Oh, boy. So bad at these. Okay. Pyramid Head. Oh, it's the guy from, oh, it's, what's his name? It's the guy from Brutal Legend. Jack. I don't remember his name. For some reason, I'm not good at, like, character names. It's from Brutal Legend. Brutal Legend. Eddie. Edward Eddie Riggs, Rhodey from Brutal Legend. Character names do not stick in my brain. I will say that much. God's Nurse Asylum, Bloody Clowns, Shaman. God's Nurse Asylum, Bloody Clowns, Shaman. What the heck? My first thought is like Condemned. Amnesia, Insanity. Oh, is it Outlast, maybe? Giant insects, tape recorder, voice acting, slow pacing, logic puzzles. I'll be honest. I don't have anything. Amnesia. Is it one of the Amnesia games? Childhood Trauma. Bloody Clown Shaman, God's Nurse. Silent Hill, Giant Insects, Hidden Memories, Mental Hospital. Was this Silent Hill 4? Psychic Abilities. Mental Hospital, Dialogue Choices, Narrative Driven. Episodic Chapters. Graphic Adventure, Identity Mystery, Nightmare Scenes, Psychic Abilities. Giant Insects, Tape Record. I don't know, man. I'm much better at the guest stuff where it told me like the year, the genre, the company. It's like I don't remember this kind of stuff in games. I don't think I know this one. It's not a Silent Hill game either. What's that one series called? Is it Fatal Frame? Is this Fatal Frame? Multiple personalities, point and click. What is this vibe? I feel like I'm supposed to intuit something. Multiple personalities. Mental hospital. I have like a vague recollection of a game that takes place in a mental hospital. I can't remember what it is, so I'm gonna skip it. I'm gonna skip. Sanitarium, dude. I have never heard of this game. Maybe I am not well versed in video games enough, but I'm telling you, nothing. I gotta play that one. Apparently. All right, let's do Sanitarium. Nothing. It's a single player and something else. It's not a point and click game. It's not a puzzle game. It's on one of those platforms. That platform is probably PC. So it's single player and multiplayer, and one of its things is PC. So let's go Spider-Man, the new one. Oh, that wasn't the new one, but hey, I got a lot. It's not a platformer. So I'm one of these. That thing could be PC. It could also be these. It's later than 2002, but still close. It was not multiplayer, which I don't know why I selected that, but it's a Treyarch, Activision, or Capcom game. Why don't we go with like Ratchet and Clank Deadlocked? Deadlocked? Ratchet and Clank Tools of Destruction. It needs to be Treyarch, Activision, or Capcom. So let's think of a Capcom game that's single player and multiplayer between 2002 and 2007. Or Activision game. Third person, too. I don't think... Treyarch is not the developer I would be thinking of here. A Capcom game between the 2002 and 2007. Mega Man? Resident Evil? I don't think so. Resident Evil 5? That was too early. 2007 is way too early. So it's 2003 to 2006, which means it's probably a GameCube or Xbox or PS2 game. Era. Could be a PC game. I think MDK2. Too early. It's on one of these. It's still PC. I haven't gained any information. A Capcom game between 2003 and 2006, or an Activision game between 2000. What did Activision have? I can't. I'm spacing on Activision. Treyarch. I'm also spacing on Capcom. Late era PS2 Capcom game would be Monster Hunter. It's not Capcom. It's Treyarch or Activision, and it was on the PS2. It's none of these things, which precludes a lot of it. So I'm guessing it's not Treyarch. So it's probably Activision, which means it's none of these. Not an RPG or a platformer. Not a shooter or a puzzle game. And not a point and click game. It's not horror, survival, superhero, sci-fi, comedy, or sandbox. Third person Activision game that's single player, multiplayer, and I'm assuming that third one is going to be co-op. A third person co-op game by Activision. A third person. Did they publish like SOCOM? Wait, it's not a shooter. It's not a shooter. It's also not a sandbox game. What other themes do we have? Genres. Fighting game? Capcom fighting game? SNK versus Capcom? Oh, it could be like Marvel versus Capcom 2. Nope. Oh, why? It's not third person. Why did I choose that, man? I keep choosing the wrong ones. No, that's not helpful. Third person. A third person Capcom game? Single player, multiplayer, PS2. What is a third person? I don't even know what that like would be. Give me a clue. Yeah, I figured that. Okay, split screen, 2003 to 2005. Activision. Activision. A third person split screen optional. What mascots did Activision have between like 2003 and 2005 on Xbox? I'm missing something really obvious, I feel like. And I feel like it's embarrassing. An Activision game that came out. Not a shooter? That's what's tripping me up. Everything I'm thinking of is a shooter. Or a platformer, honestly. What else do we have? Adventure, arcade, card and board game. Fighting, not a fighting game. Hack and slash, beat 'em up. Oh, is this Guitar Hero? Dude. Oh, it wouldn't be. Would Guitar Hero be third person? Auditory is the perspective. All right. Two more guesses. Two more guesses. I'm not doing great here. Huh. Shooter simulator. Activision could make a beat 'em up. A racing game. Activision could have published a racing game. Not an RTS, not a sandbox game. Dude. Okay, so they made of. I think it was racing. What's an Activision racing game? For the PS2, Xbox, and GameCube. Between 2003 and 2005. Now we've locked it in even further. With an in-house engine, Activision is the publisher. A 2003 to 2005 Activision game that was third person and had split screen. Okay, what can be third person but is not a shooter? Hack and slash? A platformer for sure, but it said it's not a platformer, right? Yeah. Hack and slash. Racing. RTS would probably be isometric. Sim. Sports. What are they putting out in sports? Dude, Activision had to have put out a racing game on the PS2 or Xbox. What was it? Project Gotham Racing was an Xbox exclusive. Need for Speed, that's an Activision game, right? Need for Speed Most Wanted. Underground 2. Fuck, that's an EA game, dude. I don't know anything. It's oh, I don't know. So it's an open world game. Not open world. But if I do those genres, it does show me it's an action game. So it's an action game put out in 2004. And I know it's published by Activision. Why did I think? Has Activision never put out a racing? It's not a racing game though. Okay, never mind. We got racing. Dude, what is this game? What is this? What is this? Okay. So we know that it's action. I'll show these. It's not co-op, actually. It is not cooperative. So if you are versing each other, it is versus. It is versus. Did I already try Ratchet and Clank? Insomniac, Sony. Yeah, no. It's an action game. It's an action game and something else. Have I ruled out sci-fi? Okay, I gotta stop. It's so confusing. We know it's action, but I've ruled out sci-fi. I know it's action. It's business. Comedy's ruled out. It could be drama. Action drama. Have I ruled out fantasy? No, I've not. Action fantasy. What kind of game is it though? Action fantasy, music, pinball, platformer, puzzle. Okay, what's after racing? Real-time strategy would definitely be isometric view. So it's a simulator. Sports. It's got to be a sports game. NFL Street is published by, I gotta say, like 2K. Did Activision publish a sports game, tactical, visual novel, roguelite? I wasted too many guesses. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Took people 8 guesses to get here. It has to be a sports title. I mean, it's action though. That's the thing. Does action include sports? When we show the action theme, it's here. It's all every time it comes up, so it's action. But I don't know what that means. Would this be Tetris? What was that Star Wars game that came? What was the launch? It was like Star Wars. It launched with the Xbox. It was like. Did they put out the Lego Star Wars game? No, that'd be a platformer for sure. Wasn't there like Tetris or something like that? There was like a launch. Am I crazy? There was like a launch Xbox title. I feel like you could choose between like Star Wars or something else. Did Activision publish? Why is this so hard? And why do I know that I'm gonna be upset when I figure it out? All I can think of is Call of Duty when I think of Activision. But what else did they put out? It's not a racing game. It's split screen. It was definitely. Dude, I feel like if it was a third person split screen game, I would have been on top of it unless it was super violent, which it doesn't seem like it was. It's not a shooter. It couldn't be that Tetris game because we've taken out puzzle, we've taken out RPG, we've taken out fighting. Could it be an arcade game versus arcade game? The third, nope, that doesn't make any sense. Def Jam, Fight for My, nope. Is it cheating to look up the kind of games that Activision published? Simulator? Did Activision? No, that was EA. All I can think of is EA published games. Like I said, the issue is that I know it's going to be a classic. Is there any games that you just ran around with swords and slashed each other? Here's the thing: it's not cooperative though, which means it was versus. So there was a single player, and then if you played someone against someone, it was a versus game. You're playing against each other. I think it had to have been a sports title. What were the NFL Street? There was NFL Street. There was Ballers. I don't think Ballers was an Activision game. Gex was too early. It's not a platformer. Why do I keep thinking of platformers? What's left? Sports, strategy, tactical, turn-based. Card and board game. Was it a card and board game? Is that where I'm tripping myself up? Was it like Monopoly Party? 2004. No, that seems too obscure. That just does not seem like it would be it. Fusion Frenzy? Would Fusion Frenzy preclude any of these? No, because that would be isometric, and that would also be a party game for sure. Drama. educational, erotic, probably not that. Fantasy, historical, could be a fantasy game, historical, mystery, fantasy, historical, romance. It's not open world and it's not sandbox. We already discovered that. It's not sci-fi. Stealth. It could be stealth. Thriller. Didn't we already preclude thriller? Nope. It could be stealth thriller. Warfare 4X Western. Third person. Sims is an EA property. I think this is the most stumped I've ever been because I can't even think of anything else that Activision has published. My guess is that it's some sort of beat 'em up. And you can play it against each other. What would it be? A fantasy beat 'em up? No. Like Power Stone? Vibes? Soul Calibur? I don't think that's an. That's also a fighting game. Fighting Force? Mercenaries? That's a shooter. Advent Rising is not multiplayer. Prey is a shooter, kind of, and a puzzle game. Back for Blood. Sorry, I just saw that over there in the thing. I know that wasn't even close to there yet. Not open world, not sandbox. What the heck? What would my friends have brought over and been like, we have to play this together? What would that game have been? Stealth game, thriller. So it's stealth, thriller, warfare, western. Is it Sneak King? Is this Sneak King? Would that be a platformer? That'd be a stealth game. That was a 360 game. It's not Sneak King. Stealth, thriller, warfare, western. Or drama, educational, erotic, fantasy, historical. Could be a kid's game. Mystery. Rayman? Is that an Activision property? I don't think so. That's a Ubisoft property. I was gonna say I can't think of any Activision titles. Other than Call of Duty, what does Activision even do anymore? What do they even publish other than all I can think of? Every Activision game I can think of is games where you shoot guns. And I'll be honest, the only Activision games I can think of are also Call of Duty games. I feel like it's going to become so obvious, and I feel like outside of this game, if somebody had asked me, "Hey, like, let's talk about the history of Activision," I could definitely like be normal. But for some reason, when you're under pressure and having to do it yourself, it's stressful. It's stressful. Romance, third person, there's no shot. Leisure Suit Larry versus in-house engine, no. Stealth, no. Tenchu, Tenchu, no. That had to have been. That couldn't have been an Activision game, right? Stealth, okay. And then what over here? Hack and slash Ninja Gaiden. And Ninja Gaiden would be a hack and slash beat 'em up. And then the themes would be historical. I'll go the Ninja Gaiden Black. Tony Hawk's, dude. I knew it was a sports game. Why did I go for Ninja Gaiden? Why did I go for Ninja Gaiden? Show my guesses. How close was Ninja Gaiden? Not. Oh, it's a 360. It's it's an original Xbox game. Okay. Yeah, dude. I don't know why. I forgot about Tony Hawk, and I just just forgot it was there. Underground 2. I don't even know if I would have gotten Underground 2. I probably, if I had thought of Tony Hawk, I don't think I would have thought of Underground 2 specifically, and I only had one guess left. So I'll be honest, not my best. But it was really fun. And now I got to remember that Tony Hawk is an Activision game.